Alright, y'all. So I'm back with another one. Man, this semen retention journey is crazy. I ain't even gonna lie to y'all. It's really crazy. I realized that it's gonna be harder than what I expected. And I'm just trying to make light of the situation because it's like, it bothered me, but then at the same time it don't, because I'm realizing I'm getting way better with the situation than I was before. Like before, it used to be every day shit. Probably like I had a bad habit. I ain't even gonna sit here and lie, you know what I mean? I ain't gonna sit here and lie to y'all, not to myself. I had a very, very, very bad habit where it was just like probably 5 times a day, like shit, 5 times a day probably was a good day for me, you know what I'm saying? So, I'm just here. I'm just keeping it real transparent with y'all. I got up to 15 days and relapsed. But I ain't relapsed. I ain't watch no porn. I didn't watch none of that. I just relapsed because I met a shorty. Y'all know I go to the gym and whatnot. I'm not gonna lie, the gym is definitely something that really helped with the no fat. But I go to the gym and whatnot, and I meet people. I meet individuals, and I run into girls and shit happens. So with that being said, this no fap journey is not as easy as it seemed to be. I know people be making it seem like it's the easiest thing in the world. Like it's the easiest thing in the world, but it's not. And I'm realizing that like it's a lot that play into it too. It's like 1, mentality, 2, what you eat. Let me just go through the numbers first. 3, how you feeling. Like sometimes how you feel can also cause you to like, if you're in like a sad mood or you're in a mood where you just want to be around somebody, you're going to call that female, you're going to call somebody that you can connect with on a sexual level most of the time, or just be around. And I'm realizing that like every time I relapse so far, I realize that it made me realize a problem that I had, and it's making me realize how to overcome that problem. Yeah. Like too, when I said diet, I found that when I eat a lot of sweets, I'm really horny. I don't know what it is. Like I'm thinking about sex. My whole mind is on sex. Like I just been horny. Like I don't understand what it is. So ever since I started eating less sweets and I started eating more healthier. I'm not gonna lie, the urge is not there as much as it used to be when I used to eat a lot of sweets. That's one thing. 2, it's like the stress. Sometimes when you're going through stress, I can't speak for everybody. When I'm going through stress, sometimes I just want to take a day off, or I just want to just chill and lay up with one of my homegirls. Well, no, I say homegirls because they're not my girl, and we be vibing for the most part. But I'll call shorty over and be like, yo, pull up, we gonna vibe for a minute, we gonna do this, chill. We don't gotta do nothing, but then we both just get horny. So it shit would lead to something, especially men. Especially us as men, we know when we not trying to do nothing with a girl, that's when they be the horniest, and I don't understand that shit. Like when we want sex, like when we want it and they feel that energy, they don't want it. But when they feel like we don't want shit from them, they be horny as hell. So, but that ain't no excuse, you know what I mean? That ain't no excuse for me to still fall into the trap and basically have to start all over. Right now, I'm on day 2 of the no fap journey again. Like I said, I'm keeping it transparent with y'all. I'm keeping it real transparent, keeping it transparent and raw. This ain't written down on no paper. This is me giving y'all real life feelings of how I feel day to day on my no fap journey. And I know I've been a little inconsistent lately, but I promise this time I'm really gonna be more consistent. Fuck promise. I'm not gonna promise shit, because promises are meant to be broken. I'm gonna be more consistent. Not for y'all, but more so for me. You know what I mean? So with that being said, let me tell you how it felt like throughout the 15 days. You gain, I'm not gonna lie, you gain so much self-confidence. Cause it's like every day you don't fat or you keep your semen in. It's like you mentally tapping yourself on your back. So it's like when you tapping yourself on your back, it's like you mentally like giving yourself praise. So you feel good. Like you'll be like, okay, I got one day down. You know what I mean? And keep going, whatever. I wasn't counting the days like that, but it's just, you just wake up feeling better. Like you just feel better about yourself. And you just, it's self-confidence. That's the first thing right there. You just wake up with self-confidence, knowing that you're doing something to better yourself. 2, it's like, I swear, I don't know. But it's like the female attraction is really, that shit is true. I used to watch the videos and be like, nah, I don't know. It won't happen for me. Don't get me wrong. Even when I was like, releasing, I still was getting female attention. But it's just more like, the other day I was on a train. The other day I was on an air train, right? And 2 twins came on it. So I'm looking at them back and forth. And then they just stopped. They was like, yeah, we're twins, And they instead of just telling me they're twins, they just opened up and had a whole conversation with me. It's like people are more eager to have a conversation with me or eager to tell me their life story. And I just be standing there most of the time. I ain't gonna sit here and cap. I don't be wanting to hear shit. But since I've been working on my communication too, I've been actually listening and responding and just taking everything in. So that's another thing. Like you just get more attention. I don't know if you have like a facial glow or you look better or it's the energy, but you just get way more. Like people just want to be around you more. People just want to be around you. People feel like your energy is more drawing. I can't explain it. I think it's because you're more authentic. You probably just more authentic with yourself. So. And they say authenticity has the highest radiating energy. So that's probably what it is for real. Cause I'm not gonna hold you. You just like the magnetism. It's crazy. Females that you probably wouldn't even think be looking at you. Be staring at you in ways that like you know what I'm saying, like sexual way. I done seen females staring at me in sexual ways. I'm just chilling, minding my business, not paying nobody no mind, because I really be in my zone, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm the type of person I really be in my zone, because I got so much shit, like, that I'm going to accomplish, that I mean, not even say going to accomplish, that I already have. I just got to keep working and get it, you know what I mean? So, I be in my zone. I'm not really thinking about that. And if I do get a girl right now, I much less want to vet it out first. Like, I want to vet her first, you know what I mean, in situations like that. So, yeah, I be in my own zone. And I don't really be, you know what I mean? I don't be, all right, let me say it like this. I don't go out my way like how I used to try to, like, meet females and hit right away. Or if I do meet a female, I'll read, I'll chop it up with her, pick her brain, talk to her, see what she likes, see what she into, see how we match up, you know what I mean? Instead of just trying to, so, yeah, that's another thing. The third thing I want to say about, my fault, y'all, this real as hell. But the third thing I want to say about like semen retention within them 15 days for me, it's just like, you motivated as hell. I don't know, like, you feel the fire inside. Like, you feel that motivation where you just like, nah, I gotta keep going. Like, it's like you get to a higher conscious, I believe. It show you who you could be. Like, it show you, like, for real, like, who you could be. Like, if you just put in work. That's really what it is. We just be scared to do the work. But when we do the work and we see the results, we be like, damn, if I'd have just did this a long time ago. Like how I'm feeling right now, like I probably could have been finished this 30 days. But it's just me playing. I feel like, shit, this shit could have been over 30 days ago. But, you know what I mean? It's all a learning process. It's all a learning process. Like I said before, I used to be bad at it. Like, it used to be every day, 5 days a week. Sometimes, 5 days a week. Sometimes 7 days a week. 5 times a day. You know what I mean? And now, if I do, it'd be like I'm hitting something every 5 days. You know what I mean? Every 5 days I'm hitting something. Every 10 days. So I'm getting better. And eventually it's gonna be from every 10 days to every 20 days. Or and then from 20 days I'm gonna hit the 30 mark. And then from the 30 mark, I'm gonna just keep pushing. I'm gonna keep pushing to 90 days. And we're gonna push this from 30 to 90 days, y'all, because we gotta really think about what we want and how we wanna, how we see ourselves for real. You know what I mean? Because I do feel like holding in that energy is like a superpower for real. If I had a way to explain it, I would say superpower. Because you gotta think about it like this, right? You hold all that energy. Don't get me wrong. Sometimes you be hostile. As a man, you be a little hostile. Like you be like your energy, because don't forget you got all that energy pent up. So sometimes you gotta remember to keep your emotions cool too. But you gotta think about it now. Like yo, if you got all that energy and you put that into something like that you really want to do. Say for instance you're an artist, you put all that energy into music and making art, you gonna kill. And say for instance you play a ball, if you put that shit into playing a ball, you gonna kill. Shit, look at Mike Tyson. With the boxing, he said he was doing semen retention for 5 years when he was going through his reign, and that nigga was knocking everybody the fuck out, no matter who you was, nigga. So it's really like a superpower for real, and I'm starting to notice that, and I'm starting to take my relapses way less than I used to, like with less, like before it used to be I relapse. And then I'll like relapse and then fuck around, like just fuck for the next 2 days or some shit. But now when I relapse, I'll be like, alright, I relapsed. I think about like what made me relapse. What emotions was I feeling before I even indulge in that activity or indulge that wanted to call somebody over, or, you know what I mean? Like, or did I eat wrong? Like did I shit, I remember one time I ate a bucket of fucking ice cream. I ate a bucket of ice cream and I just got wild horny and I'm like, what the fuck? And then I randomly something popped up and was like, yeah, sugar mess with your hormones. So it's like it will spike your hormones after you eat it. And I realized, I'm like, yo, that shit is dead ass true, because every time I eat sugar, it's like I want to fuck. But yeah, more or less the main point I was trying to say, like every time I relapse now, I'm starting to like figure out what's the cause behind it. And then the better thing I've been doing is every time I figure out what's the cause behind it, I won't let that be the reason I relapse again. So sometimes we gotta look within ourselves, like during this journey, like we gotta let this journey be more than just no fat semen retention. We gotta look at it more like a shit self-discovery type shit. Because we gotta discover, it gotta be a problem. It gotta be like a problem. Like, why, it's like a whole thing. Because even though I stopped watching corn, don't get me wrong, you know what I mean? I used to love that shit, but I stopped watching corn. I still be releasing. It's like a damn, like, why when I feel like that, I can't just hold my problems down or just like go through my problems. And I've learned to do just that. Just go through my problems instead of looking for something to ease my problems every time. Because that's what we do. We always go through something or we feel a way and we feel certain ways about something, and we look to ease our problems through like sex or just doing, you know, shit that we're not supposed to be doing. Quick dopamine hits. So that's what I've been doing, like more or less. It's like a self-discovery journey, like figuring out what you like, what you don't like, what takes you, what gets you mad, Cause all that leads to like, just like self-care. Cause at the end of the day, your brain gonna play tricks on you. It's gonna play tricks on you. Cause whenever you feel like some type of confusion, or you feel like some type of way, your brain gonna tell you to do that. Cause that's the first thing to comfort. That's the first sign of comfort. That's like comfort for us. Tugging on our, you know what I mean? Tugging on our pulley. That's like a comfort for us. So, yeah, we gotta just learn to figure out what triggers us. Figure out what's what's going on. What's going on between us, you know what I mean? Like, what am I doing? Or what is it that's causing me to want to just indulge in that? Especially after 15 days. And I had to think, like, the last time I realized it's because I wouldn't say stress. I just had a lot on my brain. And I would say stress. I would not stress. I'm not really stressing. I would just say I had a lot on my brain that day. And I had somebody that wanted to see me, so it was just like coincidental. But at the same time, I wouldn't be taking no accountability if I say it's coincidental, because I could have just canceled plans. But you know what I mean? Like, I felt like, I felt like that day was rough, and I had somebody to, so that's basically it. That's basically why I realized. But I'm on day 2 right now, and I'm gonna give y'all an update every day. Right now, how I feel, I don't feel too bad. I definitely don't feel too bad. What I would say is, I don't feel as like, machismo, but I don't feel like I lost all that. I feel like, I don't know. I got a little bit of brain fog. Of course, you're gonna have a little bit of brain fog day 2. Brain fog, you just feel like I feel a little slouchy, because I'm not gonna lie, that's another thing. After all them days of holding up, and when you finally bust a nut, you're gonna be tired as a motherfucker. You're gonna be tired, like you're gonna feel the energy leaving your body. You feel that shit, like that shit. I ain't gonna hold you. It's like as soon as you nut, it's like fuck, wow. Especially if it's a show that you know you ain't really trying to take serious. They'd be like, yo, why the fuck did I do that? You know what I mean? So, but I ain't trying to keep y'all here too long. And I feel like I explained a lot. I could explain a little bit more. Let me explain a little bit more about how I felt in the 15 days. Like during the 15 days, I went to go play pool. And I had a lot of energy. I'm not gonna lie, I had a lot of energy. So naturally, when you got a lot of energy, if you're playing basketball, team sport, you're gonna get your team in the same energy as you. And that shit that right there made me realize, like, yo, I'm a leader. Like, you know what I mean? Like, the way how, cause I was like, alright, I'm good at ball, but it was other good people on my team too. So we all was balling. But then, as soon as I felt like my energy was dying down, my team energy was dying down. And then the other team caught back up. So when they caught back up, they scored passes. They went to game point. So in my head, I'm like, it just hit me like, damn. That's how real it is. Like, if you, sometimes when we up, we gonna take our foot off the gas. Now you gotta keep that energy up. So I say, yo, I started talking to myself. I'm like, why did I take my energy? Because we was up. I'm not losing this game, and I brought that energy right back to where it was. And we came back and smoked the niggas. My fault for my language, but we came back and we smoked them. You get what I'm saying? So that made me realize that, like, yo, like I'm a leader. I'm supposed to be a leader, and I wasn't out here following people. But if we being honest, like, we all follow because we all look for a path. But then when God show you that you a leader, you gotta learn that you a leader and you learn to take lead. And I realize that now. So like it sound crazy to y'all. It sound crazy to y'all. But it just made me realize that like with the right team, you can always win, no matter the situation. Even if you down point game, if you got the right mindset, you got the right team, you gonna always win. And when you and it's like you feel people like you gonna like. I can't explain this shit. Matter of fact, I'm going to explain because I'm here. That's what I'm here to do. It's like you gonna learn that we are here to be leaders, y'all. We here to really be leaders. Well, not everybody, because some people really here to follow. But if you feel it in your soul that you here to be a leader, and you feel like, yo, damn, I'm supposed to be something in life. You supposed to be a leader. If you got that drive, that fire, that heart in you supposed to be a leader. But a great leader was once a great follower. Remember that, y'all. So don't look at it like, oh, I was following and I was a great leader. A great leader was once a great follower. So, you know what I mean? Just keep going. And remember, if you got energy, if you got the vision to do something, God gave you a vision for a reason. You know what I mean? God gave you a vision for a reason. Use that vision. Go forward with that vision. Go forward with that vision. You know what I mean? Don't let nobody stop you. Remember, if you got that fire, you're supposed to be a leader. You're supposed to be leaders. I used to always be like, damn, what they gonna say or what I don't care what nobody. You gotta stop caring what people gonna say. Fuck what anybody gonna say. Do what's best for you, man. And right now, what's best for us men is practicing semen retention, keeping our seed to ourselves, getting better day by day, even if it's 1%, day by day. You just keep getting better. And listen to me, y'all. That's another thing I want to speak on too. If you relapse, don't kill yourself about it. I've been learning that too. Don't kill yourself about it, because you take it so hard, like, oh, fuck, I fucked up. Take a deep breath, or just, meditate on it and think like, yo, what caused me to relapse? Because if you just sit there and you kill yourself over it, you're not learning nothing from it. But if you sit there and you actually say, yo, what caused me to wanna to even relapse? What reason was I in? Because sometimes we can be bored, even boredom. As simple as it sounds, even boredom sometimes can be a reason why we relapse. You know what I'm saying? So, that being said, don't take it too much on the head. Don't take it too much where you killing yourself. You're like, oh, I fucked up. Man, it happens to the best of us. Just look at it and be like, yo, damn, I did 15 days. Look at it like as an accomplishment. And then be like, you know what? Next time, I'm going to do even more. And then be like, yo, what messed up my streak? Think about it. Like, yo, what messed up my streak? What messed up my streak for real? And then once you think about it, be like, you know what? I'm going to get back to it. You know what I mean? And I just been praying to God that, for his forgiveness, because that's just like, it's we supposed to be able to do that. And I just feel like, I'm laying God down whenever I do it, but that's for another day. But basically, don't kill yourself over it. Just think about what made you wanna, even participate in that. And then just fix it up. Be like, you know what? I stumbled today, but what can I do to make my day 1% better still? Like, you can still read your book. You can still get your work done. You can still go to the gym. You can still do everything that you're supposed to do to be 1% better. And you're going to win that day. Even if you relapse, you still won the day because you did everything that you were supposed to do. So with that being said, y'all, I'm about to get up out of here. I'm at work. And I hope everybody keep on your semen retention. Keep on it. No fat, semen retention. Let's go. Let's do this shit, y'all. We can do it. I'm talking to myself as much as I'm talking to y'all. We gonna do this 30 days. Even if it take us a year to get 30 days, we gonna get this shit in. And I'm gonna keep updating y'all every single day, even if I relapse now. 'Cause I used to feel bad like, damn, I relapse. I ain't even going. Even if I relapse now, I'ma still give y'all updates, bro. Because I want y'all to know what part I'm at. I feel like this is like a journal for me now. So I'ma just journal every day and just see how much better I get, step by step. Just remember, if you was like me 5 times a day, 7 days a week, and then you drop down to 1 time in 3 days, you're doing great. Or if you drop down to where I'm at right now, 1 time in like every 10 days, or every, I'm gonna say 7 to 10 days, you're doing great. Because eventually, eventually you're going 7 to 10 days, 10 to 15 days, 15 to 20 days, 20 to 25 days, and then 25 to like 28. I'm gonna say 30. And then eventually it's just gonna be like, yo, I don't even need that shit no more. For real. It's just when I want to. You know what I mean? And that's the whole key to it. We trying to fix our mind, fellas. So with that being said, it's another episode for y'all. A fight in mediocrity. Like, comment, subscribe. Let's get through these 30 days first, fellas. Let's get it.